Yo man, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Clxtch. I'm back in another video, as you can see. So look, today we reacting to I found a dark truth about rapper FullyChop. Let's get straight into the video, man.
Is hands down the youngest crash out that we have covered on this channel. From stealing firearms on IG Live to backdooring people he was once cool with and mocking their death, FullyChop has made himself the top op in Chicago, and even going in and out of juvenile hall at only 17 years old. After losing some of his clothes.
This man only 17 doing all this. I think he just turned 17 though. For real, keeping it 100. I don't know when his birthday is, but I think he was 16. But let's.
Closest friends to this gang war, Chop would continue to rain havoc on the streets of Chicago in the name of his fallen members.
If you ain't with us, you against us. Hey, really mad about this?
Yeah, stop chasing me.
One person is dead and 4 others are in the hospital.
FullyChop.
But that car looked like it was got crumbled up by the Transformers.
Okay, so it's good. I'll smoke that boy. My folks go to jail in the 22 switch.
These little boys crazy. This man just put a gun to your head. I know y'all see that. Man, but these little boys here, these little boys are dumber than a bag of Lay's, man.
Of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head.
Chop would be born and raised in Chicago, being raised as the second oldest within 2 brothers and 3 sisters. Claiming to have jumped off the porch at 14, Chop grew up off of 59th and Paulina Street in PGF territory. PGF stands for Psycho Gang Family, most notably...
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. But I ain't heard about PGF Nook in a minute. I don't know if he... Hey, how long PGF Nook got if he is locked up? That do look like a picture that he locked up. I don't know.
Known where rapper PGF Nook is from. The gang had started after PGF Muda's brother Psycho was killed, and the gang decided to carry his name with honor. With many beefs in Chicago, PGF would find themselves in constant conflict, including with the infamous Bloodhounds, most commonly known for their fallen member Lil Jeff. Now this story gets a bit complicated, so I'll brief you as best I could to make the story as easy to follow as possible. Don't forget to like the video. Our story will start around July 2024 when Chop would shoot his first music video titled Bounce Out, where we would see FullyChop, Q50 Lil 50.
But look at all these young little boys, man.
Quan Get 'Em Gone, Lil Queso, and more. Now this video shoot is important because all of these friends would look like they're having a good time and getting along great. However, all of this would be extremely short-lived. In this video, we could see young Chop flexing a new chain that he claims that he stole from the ops.
Niggas out there coming to youngsters who are on get from us. Fuck all out in.
And they think this shit cool. Look at them. They think this shit cool. This shit dumb as hell, man. Street so dumb, bro. And I'm finna tell you why it's dumb. I'm finna tell you why and how it's dumb. The reason it's dumb is because they don't even know how this beef started. I guarantee you, if you ask one of them, and one of these little boys in this picture right here, this ain't in this video, I guarantee you they won't even be able to even start off the sentence right, bruh. You heard how they just started PGF? I guarantee you they story don't match up with none of what this man just said on how PGF started. That's the dumbest part about it. They just in it just cause. They don't even know why they in it.
Y'all should know about PJ. If we like it, we take it.
And this would just be the beginning of
Then the man just said if we like it, we take it. Oh my God.
Crash Out antics. The music video for Bounce Out would drop and instantly start to make some noise through Chicago, with this video sitting at about 700K views to date. FullyChop would continue to be seen incriminating himself on social media, from showing off stolen firearms to taking the police on high-speed pursuit.
Stop doing all that bapping, my boy. We was finna give it back to you, but now it's that. So you was finna take some just to give it back. That's what I'm coming from. At least if they still talking about chain, that's what I'm getting at. Why take it if you're gonna give it back? You might as well keep it. It should have been that if you done took it. That's crazy.
Suits at sunrise.
Trying to read the paper, one boy gone.
Fully Switch.
What if you can create
Ah,
a whole website
my
and say,
ass.
this is what I want? With Wix, you can.
Fully Switch was effing them up so bad. Both of them turned their lights off. I couldn't even see that part.
Yeah, stop chasing. You ready to stop chasing?
D-boy running the police.
I told him, bud. This is too bad.
Chop would continue to epitomize the crash out generation. After dropping his next visual titled Came Around Flexin', which is at about 3 million views to date, not to mention Chop has been rumored to be responsible for the deaths of both Murdoch and Baby Murdoch from 147, the same gang as the famous Glock Boy Bobo. It was also publicly known at the time that Chop had taken guns from Bloodhound Lil Speedy, who would also be
That's it.
and Baby Murdoch from 147, the same gang as the famous Glock Boy Bobo. It was also publicly known at the time that Chop had taken guns
Stop. Oh,
from Bloodhound Lil
I'm Chick Morgan and Carpenter. Who didn't shoot back now?
Speedy, who would also be Chop's cousin, and also Chop's
Then they posted on Instagram like the feds not watching them. That's the stupidest part about the whole thing. You posted on Instagram like the feds ain't gonna pull it up.
Combined with all this insane drama surrounding FullyChop, and on top of his last video blowing up, Chop had earned himself an interview with Clxtch TV, where we would really get to know this teenage menace. During this interview, Chop would tell us that he took his friend Queso's gun because he found out that he was playing both sides. In other words, being too friendly with the ops.
It seemed like in Chicago this happened a lot with y'all homie Queso or something where y'all took his pipe.
I know that's Lil Cuz.
That's his gun. But he was playing, his claim was in the middle school.
That's my Lil Cuz.
If you ain't with us, you against us. It ain't no middle.
They would also mock the death of Big Doc and Baby Doc, claiming their murders.
Baby Doc and Big Doc died in the worst way. All my dead
They
folks
both
died
died,
with Drake folks died with his button. It gets
Look,
vicious.
one died, with his Drake. One died.
Look at these little boys. Like, this is sad, bro.
I don't know. He had a gun, I think.
Both of them got f***ed up though.
Both of them got f***ed up.
Big Doc and Lil Doc.
On top of that, they would flex the guns that they had claimed they had stolen from Queso and Lil Speedy.
They really mad about this. Look. They really mad about this. Oh my.
And that Glock got a switch on it.
They really mad. Put a bullet on that.
Hey, that's still Lil Cuz.
That's still Lil Cuz.
That's Lil Cuz right
That's still Lil Cuz. That's what they mad about. Smoking dog. You know my dear brother. Baby dog. Smoking both the dogs. Smoking both of the. Baby dog. That's my I'm smoking
Oh yeah, I'm deaf.
This man pulling out an ARP out the Nike tag. Oh, that ain't even no Nike tag. He just pulled it out the jacket. Oh my God.
These kids are clearly out to claim themselves as the youngest in charge, and they would certainly back these claims up. After this interview, the gang would head over to the infamous couch of DJ U, and it turns out they would have to ditch their high school to make it to this interview. Chop would tell us that his late cousin Sosa would also be responsible for getting him into the streets.
So you say you started, hanging out around age 12. Who was it, that kind of introduced you to the street life? Who were you hanging around?
Big cousins. I'm big cousin Sosa. That
And also express aspirations of making it big in rap just like Lil Durk.
Child, I'm getting rich as shit. I'm trying to take this shit to the next level and shit. You know?
Yeah.
I'm trying to be what Lil Durk and them at type shit. Good.
Okay.
However, in order to make the kind of pain music that Durk makes, you would really have to deal with these kind of life struggles, and nobody knew that like FullyChop. He would go on to drop 3 more visuals for 333, Devil in My Head, and Do It Right, featuring Lil Mari, amounting in over 4 million views total. However, soon all of this dissing would soon come back to haunt him, when in October his best friend Q50 Lil 50 would be gunned down in an alley.
We've learned that a 15-year-old boy was shot and killed last night in Chicago around 8:30 in the 6600 block of South Champlain.
The story is that Q50 got his gun stolen by the op, Lil Tay. Upon pulling up to Lil Tay's residence to get his gun back, Q50 would be met outside with a rain of bullets, and he would not survive his wounds. He was only 15 years old, and we would find out later that he was being...
Boy, so you telling me You pulled up on your op. You pulled up on your op. The op that took your gun. You pulled up on him with the Dolo. Dolo ain't had no pipe. What? If that's not the dumbest, wait. Let me go back and listen to it again. That's crazy.
Tay, upon pulling up to Lil Tay's residence to get his praise that Q50 got his gun stolen by the op.
Okay, he got his gun stolen by the op. Lil Tay.
Lil Tay, upon pulling up to Lil Tay's residence to get his gun back, Q50 would be met outside.
Pulling up to his residence to get his gun back. Bro, you hang around all these people with all these pipes. All you gotta do is either let them give you one off them, or the same way you got the last one, you can go get that one. Why would you pull up on the same person that got your fire, that took your fire, Dolo, and not piped up, not strapped up? That's crazy. If anything, I ain't even gonna say that's his fault, but it really is though.
With a rain of bullets, and he would not survive his wounds. He was only 15 years old, and we would find out later that he was being raised by his 19-year-old sister Jada, who is clearly her own version of a crash out. Not to mention hood journalist Trench's News would try to help Jada start a GoFundMe for Q50, and she would turn around and say that she wanted to use the $30K to put on an op's head. So Trench...
Bro, so you rather put $30K on the op's head than get $30K to pay for your brother's funeral? Come on now, you gotta be smarter than that, man.
News had to reconsider the whole offer. The following month in November, Lil Tay, Q50's killer, would be involved in a fatal car accident, and he wouldn't survive his injuries.
One person is dead, and 4 others are in the...
Look at Lil Tay. Not, what he said? Not even a month later?
Involved in a fatal car accident. The following month in November, Lil Tay, Q50's killer, would be involved in a fatal car accident.
Then a month later, he turned around and checked.
And he wouldn't survive his injuries.
One person is dead, and 4 others are in the hospital following a crash in Grand Crossing. It happened around 2.
But they ain't even got no roof on that car no more. Look at it. That's crazy.
A.M. this morning,
Lil Tay was rumored to have about 5 bodies, with Q50 being the 5th and the last. Within that same week, FullyChop would be picked up by police in an ongoing investigation. Chop would be out in only 10 days, and instantly jump on IG Live to let everyone know that he was free and without house arrest. He would also let us know that he was in Module 4E, and that him and his gang would run the show in there. So much so that he would claim that 4E is a PGF module. Chop would also throw shots at his former friend Queso, saying, "I'll smoke that little boy, that's my son."
Queso, good, I'm social with Queso, good, I'll smoke that little boy. I'm gonna pay him
Following this live, the issues with Queso would just begin, when Chop would post a video of Queso getting his gun taken from him. Days later, Chop would incriminate himself yet again, posting a video of blood on the concrete with gunshots going off in the background, and the caption saying, "Lil Speedy's gun jammed on me," referring to the gun that he allegedly stole from Bloodhound Lil.
Talking about the gun with the switch? That's crazy.
Things would get even darker when the 15-year-old Queso would be found by his mother dead in his own bedroom with a gunshot wound to his head.
Police are investigating the shooting death today of a 15-year-old boy. Police say they found him with a gunshot wound to the head.
All these little boys 15, man. Well, not all of them, but the ones that's checking like this.
Inside a home just before noon today. The home is on South Parnell and West Marquette in the Inglewood neighborhood. So far, no arrests have been made.
It was rumored that Bloodhound Lil Speedy would be responsible for backdooring Queso after he would not post anything about his friend being killed. Let me know in the comments if you have more background on this situation.
Oh, that's crazy. And he got bad
from Liberty Mutual, who helps save you hundreds by customizing your car insurance.
Following Queso's death, FullyChop would post a full video of when Queso got his gun taken, with the caption, "This is going in my Super Slime video, no bullshit." And Chop wasn't kidding, because 2 days later he would drop the visual to Super Slime with this video as the intro, and sitting at about 4.5 million views to date, and would also be trending on YouTube. The next day after the video dropped, Chop would be seen on IG Live backdooring one of his friends yet again, then taking his firearm and pointing it at his head before he makes a getaway.
Why are you backdooring your friends, bro? Out of all people, your friends, though? I wouldn't even want to hang around this little boy. Man, bro.
Yeah, he take it.
Of course, take the clip out. What? They ain't got nerve to say he gonna take the clip out. Of course, take the clip out. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with him? He's so green. Gullible. I swear. Look at it.
Pointing it at his head before he makes a getaway.
Yeah, he take it.
Of course he gonna take the clip out. What's wrong with you? Then put one in the head. Then he put one in the head.
To wrap up 2024 and start 2025, Chop would drop 4 more visuals amounting in over 3 million views. Most notably the track titled None, which is at about 2 million views itself, which would open up with PGF on their ops block with the caption Long Live 50. Chop would be constantly provoking his ops in this way. Like in this clip where he drops his location on live and describes what would happen if the ops pulled up alongside his vehicle.
I'm giving a little foot up on the side of see what you get hit with. All my name. My folks blow the chill, he in the 22 switch. Folks on the bone 22 switch. Why we go to Drake? That would get it.
However, these antics would come to a halt when Chop would find himself in handcuffs yet again, but this time he would be picked up with his best friend, Quan Get Him Gone. They would be picked up on multiple charges, including possession of a stolen vehicle, possession of a machine gun, and attempted murder of the first degree and more. This incident would have occurred back in September 2024 when a 15-year-old was shot in his legs at 5704 South Wolcott and would thankfully survive his gunshot wound.
But that's 3 15-year-olds that we just encountered in this one video.
Now, around this time, there were a lot more rumors going around. Some would say that Bloodhound Lil Speedy had told on Chop and Quan, since after they would get locked up, Speedy was expected to come home shortly after that. But the narrative would shift when the next day, Chop would then be released, while Quan would remain behind bars, insinuating that Chop may have cooperated to get out sooner. Let me know in the comments what you think. Soon, Bloodhound Relvert and Lil Speedy would take to IG Live to clear up any snitch allegations.
We don't play about no snitch shit. Bro, stop playing. Y'all go play with y'all mama or somebody that love y'all, but we don't play with niggas about no snitch ration. Well, we don't do none of that. That ain't our lane. We don't play like that. Stop playing like that. And that, we gonna lose. We gonna dead that right there.
And surprisingly, Jada, Q50's sister, would come to Chop's defense as well.
Y'all just be doing. Y'all feel my little brother snitching. Y'all's what it is. For one, FullyChop, then snitch.
FullyChop would continue to capitalize on this momentum by dropping 3 more visuals amounting in over 1 million views, including Pick 'Em Up featuring Quan Get 'Em Gone. Now, Chop has been the center of a lot of controversy in just the past 6 months, and he wouldn't stop now. While we would see Chop and Speedy constantly going back and forth with...
Oh, what? Phone them to PGF Nook gun. The white one. Let's talk about it. 3 of them at that.
them basically calling each other...
You saying I'm a rat. You got booked at your homie and got out next day. Why is dude still locked up? Something not right. Then going back and forth at on Instagram like the feds ain't watching this shit. Like,
a snitch after they had both been locked up and released. Now, since Chop would post his supposed friend Lil Mari being stripped on the street, it seems that his backdoor allegations will continue. And with FullyChop's project titled Voice of the Night about to drop, I only see this controversy continuing to benefit his rap career, as long as he can stay alive and free to...
They asked me what I'm gonna be in 10 years. Should I say the feds? They asked me what I'm gonna do about it. Asked me what I'm gonna do about Queso. Shit, he dead. Why would you? I ain't gonna care. Yeah, these little boys slow. These little boys slow. This man just said he gonna be in the feds in the next 10 years. He must not know, but his tongue, your tongue is the most powerful thing on your body, my nigga. Whatever you say, you can speak that into existence. That's what most of these niggas don't even understand, bro. Shit dumb, bro.
Do enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to...
Man, bro. I ain't gonna cap. A 3 15-year-olds got shot in this one video. That says a lot about Chicago, period. They got so many of these niggas. These little boys, not even. These little boys running around with pipes. Blinking at folks. FullyChop taking his own homie pipe. That's the craziest part about it. And put the gun to his head. With one in the head. And he green enough to get him man the clip. He did right by taking the clip out. That's crazy, bro. Man, bro. This is boy CJ Clxtch, bro. And I'm gone. Gang.